Yeah, baby.
Oh, behave. So we talked the other day about, it looks like it is now official. They're going to be doing a 21 Jump Street, another 21 Jump Street. They're going to call it 24 Jump Street because it took so long. They had to skip over 23. And I said, this is one of the most consistently funny franchise, maybe the most consistently funny franchises, even though there were only two. But like even The Hangover Part 2 was a major disappointment. I love Analyze This, but Analyze That was terrible. All that kind of stuff.
Arthur 2 on the rocks.
Oh, don't even get me going on Arthur 2.
There's one for you.
My parents let me watch those when I was a kid.
On the rocks.
But you know what? The other one that just to me was consistently hilarious was Austin Powers. And according to a news story here in Deadline, Mike Myers has just said that, yes, there is going to be an Austin Powers 4. It goes on to say this, the new Verizon ad, which I just watched this morning for the first time, which was hilarious. The new Verizon ad might be the last we see of Austin Powers. Asked by a fan today on Trevor Noah's World Cup watch party whether there would be an Austin Powers 4, Mike Myers responded simply, yes. He did not elaborate further. Just said, yes, there's going to be an Austin Powers 4. I often talk about on this show, especially when we bring up Spaceballs and things like that, about like the single funniest moments ever in film. And one of the top of it, of course, for me is Spaceballs, now Lone Star, you'll see the evil always triumph. Also up in the top 10 moments ever is the Steve Carell waxing scene in 40-Year-Old Virgin, which might be one of the greatest things ever put to film. But also in the top 5 or 6 is a joke in Goldmember where Michael Caine says, that just killed me. There are only 2 things I cannot abide. 1, those intolerant of other people's cultures. And 2, the Dutch. I just remember like nearly having popcorn kernels coming out of my nose. I was laughing so hard at that. It's just one of the most consistently funny things ever. And you know what's funny is that, and sad at the same time, Mike Myers, a great Canadian treasure, by the way, was like at the top of the world. And then he did that little movie. What was it called?
The Love Guru.
The Love Guru. He also did the one about the hockey guy, but he did the Love Guru. And it was terrible. It was bad. And I think it was the first time ever that Mike Myers ever had the world say to him, we didn't like what you just did. I mean, I think it was the first time in his long, whether it's Wayne's World, SNL, Austin Powers, whatever. I think it was the first time that people kind of universally didn't like something he did. And he just disappeared after that. He just like completely disappeared. And I think it hurt him. I didn't speak to Mike Myers about it. I'm just speculating, of course. And I think we as movie fans have been poorer for it. I think the disturbing lack of Mike Myers until he popped up again in the Michael movie, and in Inglourious Bastards too.
And in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, that's right.
He's like playing the same role in Michael that he played Bohemian Rhapsody.
But the overall lack of a featured Mike Myers, I think, has left us poorer over the last 15 years or so. So the question is, should they do another Austin Powers movie? Absolutely. 100% they should. And here's one of the greatest things about it. If you look at the box office history of the Austin Powers movies, the first one only made $67 million, but that's fine, and you'll see why in a second. The second one, The Spy Who Shagged Me, made $312, and Austin Powers, Goldmember, made almost $300 million. What makes it remarkable is when you look at the price tag of making those movies. Sure, the first Austin Powers only made about $67 million, but take a look at this. It only cost $16.5 million to make. Austin Powers and Goldmember made almost $300 million, only cost $63 million. The Spy Who Shagged Me only cost 33, and I bet 31 of those went to Beyonce. But I mean, these are not expensive movies to make. Even getting guys like Rob Lowe back and everybody else, I don't think is going to be tremendously expensive. And you just rely heavily on the natural, incredible wit of Mike Myers. And you can make this movie for $75 million. And you can make $300 million with this.
Oh, if it was really good, you could make a lot more.
And that's even if it's just okay. The nostalgia-ness of it will make $300 million. If you make it really good, which I suspect they would, you could make 4 or 5. I mean, it's not going to be a $700 or $800 million movie, or anything like that, but it could be quite good. Man, I'll tell you what, that style of humor, all that kind of stuff, it has not lost any of its edge. You know, again, I just watched the new Verizon commercial. I was laughing my way through it. I thought it was great. I think the world needs more Mike Myers. And of course, we're going to get a little bit with Shrek coming back, of course. Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, Hims. You know, one of the hardest things about trying to lose weight is just figuring out what actually works. Because we've seen them all. There are a million trends, diets, and gimmicks out there. And honestly, it can get overwhelming. And that's why weight loss by Hims really stands out. Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications, including the Wegovy pill at its lowest price ever and the Wegovy pen. With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise. It helps you regulate your appetite and eat less, so success is within reach. Plus, Wegovy is the first ever and only GLP-1 available in a pill for weight loss, so there are no needles needed. And the process is extremely convenient. Everything happens online. You connect with a licensed provider who determines if treatment is right for you, and if prescribed, your medication gets delivered right to your door. No insurance necessary. Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/Campea to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you. That's HIMS.com/Campea. hims.com/Campea. Based on advertised cash price for 30-day supply of medication only. Membership required, fee not included, and billed separately. Weight loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk A.S. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com. Anyway, Rob, you hear this news. Mike Myers is saying, yes, we're going to do an Austin Powers 4. How do you feel about it personally? Does it make business sense? What do you think?
I have to say, you know, as a lifelong James Bond fan, when I saw the first Austin Powers, I don't think I stopped laughing during the entire runtime. You know, when he's, you know, when he's marching in the streets at the beginning. Do 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 do. Yep. You know, I don't know why I lost it because it, you know, the combining the whole swinging 60s thing, the whole London mod era with Bond, and then in the future, and
Elizabeth Hurley.
Oh my God, it was just, I just loved it. I loved everything about it, and I did not like The Spy Who Shagged Me very much, but I thought Goldmember was a return to form.
Oh man, was it? Do you have a little clone in you? No. Would you like to? It's still like one of the best lines ever.
There's so much stuff that I mean, I own those movies. I love those movies, and I would love to see a new one.
And you, of course, you have to have the return of Fat Bastard.
Oh, of course.
Who's on Ozempic now?
I mean, you could do a whole thing like you could get Rick Moranis as the villain and make that Canada's taking over the world, and they have to just. I mean, I'd love to see something like that and make it an all Canada fest.
It's almost like what was that movie with John Candy? Was it
Strange
Canadian Bacon?
Canadian Bacon, where they think they're invading.
Yeah. But this time it's real.
It's funny you bring up Rick Moranis because somebody asked me. I did a AMA the other day, and somebody asked me, "Are we with the new Spaceballs coming? Are we about to enter a Moranisance with Rick Moranis coming back?" And I said, "No, I don't. Not because I don't think people wouldn't love to have Rick Moranis back. I don't think Rick Moranis is interested in becoming a full-time working actor again. You know, he stepped away for a reason. He stayed away for a reason. It took something like a Spaceballs to bring him back, but I don't think he's looking to get to be heavy in something like that. But man, a Rick Moranis as a Canadian villain in an Austin Powers movie all of a sudden has me feeling very tingly. I like that idea very much.
Right? And you could even find the Elsinore Castle from like Strange Brew could be his hideout.
Oh my God.
something Canadian, you know.
Do you know, I have been trying to pitch both to Ryan Gosling and Ryan Reynolds the idea of doing a Strange Brew remake with the two of them as Bob and Doug McKenzie and Eugene Levy as the brewmeister. I've been
Dude.
trying to pitch that to both of them forever.
I would watch the hell out of that.
How good would that be?
First of all, I like Strange Brew, the movie.
Oh, dude, Strange Brews. A lot of it shot in my hometown of Hamilton.
I love that movie. Max von Sydow.
Yep. As
Come on.
Yep. As the brewmeister. Yeah.
You guys ever watch the Our Man Flint series?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with James Coburn.
Yep.
No, I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah. It was an early take on like James Bond's
Yeah.
Sleuthery from like this.
But they're good.
I want to say like the late '60s.
Yeah, I have In Like Flint and Our Man Flint and In Like Flint,
In like Flint, yeah.
Anyway,
which I have posters for.
I would love to see
nice.
an Austin Powers 4. Question is for you guys. What do you think about this? Mike Myers just said straight up, just yes, there's going to be an Austin Powers 4. Is that a good idea? Bad idea? Would you be excited to see it? I know I'm completely down to see it. Whatever you guys think about it, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.